slow me down.
I love how cheesy this is. Hey there, folks. It's been a little while, I know, but I'm back here on the Awesome Walter YouTube channel because, of course, I had to do an unboxing of an item that I've been waiting a really long time for, and I know that a lot of Power Ranger fans have been waiting a very long time for too. This is the Master Morpher. Tommy Oliver's Morpher that he used in the 25th anniversary of Power Rangers, the special that aired 5 years ago now, which is crazy. I remember when that episode first came out, Jason David Frank was going on his social media and everything and saying that this was going to be an item available soon. Only took him 5 years for them to finally come out with this. So I've been really looking forward to getting a version of this to own, and I really want to dig into it and see how it is. I haven't watched any other reviews or unboxings yet, so this is going to be my first time digging into this whole thing. Of course, with the passing of Jason David Frank, this definitely hits a little bit differently. He wasn't around to see this finally come to fruition, but we're going to open this up and honor the guy who is right there, Jason David Frank, Tommy, a lot of people's favorite Ranger. So this has all 5 coins that he was a part of that have his different powers, I mean. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the different sounds are, what different lights come up on the Morpher and stuff. I could show you a little bit of the box art here. So this is the front. This is the back, which shows a little bit more detail about the coins and such. Hopefully you guys can see that. The side has Tommy morphing right there from the 25th anniversary, I believe. On this side, it's just green with the Master Morpher on the bottom and the green dragon coin right there, which is pretty cool to see. Outside of the 25th anniversary, they also featured this in, I think, a few comic books. I know for sure in this one, Soul of the Dragon, which was a really cool sort of Old Man Logan-esque version of Tommy, where he's trying to save someone close to him. It's a really fun concept. Definitely takes a darker turn than a lot of the shows would do. This is definitely a comic book version that's in the universe of the comic books that does go a little bit darker and is not afraid to do things a little bit more adult. Kyle Higgins wrote this one, who is a big force in the comic book world when it comes to Power Rangers. He basically, started this whole Boom Studios thing. I know he hasn't been on the book for a long time now, but Shattered Grid, all that stuff with Lord Draken, I mean, that was all him, and he had a part of this. So if you haven't picked this up, you should check this out. I think it's also in the 30th anniversary special edition, which I have not gotten yet, but it's featured in there as well. So without further ado, let's dig into this and see what we got. It's definitely tightly packed in here. Trying to get this out without ripping the packaging, and it's a little difficult. It's a little stuck here. There we go. Okay. Let's put this on the side. We got some instruction manuals, pretty standard stuff. Sort of shows all the different combinations that you could have of these coins. It's a lot like the other Morphers that they've released. There's a nice stand for it as well, so this will be a nice display piece for you if you're not going to cosplay with it or something like that. So let's get in here. Here's the buckle part that would go on your belt if you're going to wear this around at all. This looks pretty similar to my other Morphers that I have that are not with me right now, but it's pretty much the same thing. It looks about the same size. I think that there are a few little variations, like this one isn't quite as shiny. It's more of a matte finish for the belt buckle, but and it's also straighter. I think that the other one was a little bit more curved, the ones from the other collections. Here is the stand that it goes on. It looks like a big stone. You could put the coins here. There's places for all 5 coins. The Morpher would go there. This pops up for some reason. I guess this is to hold it in place. We'll find out in a moment. Morpher is in a very small spot here. Ooh, look at that. I like the finish on this. This is so much lighter. Oh, because this is not actual metal. This is plastic, huh? Yes. So the other releases that they have had that I've owned and I've done reviews for all have metal as the outer part for the Morpher. This is plastic. This is much lighter. Maybe a little bit easier to carry for people because I know that one of the problems if you're going to cosplay with it on this thing is that it kind of weighs down. That happened with me a few times when I would do videos for Channel Awesome and such where it would, you know, it's so heavy that it kind of just like was front loaded and went down like that. But this will probably stay a lot better because it's a lot lighter. It still has the Zhu Z in the back for Zhu Ranger. But oh, you can't press it to release. Okay, so you cannot press this to release the coin like the other ones. Let's press a button here. It's still got the red button on the side. Still pops open like so. Let's see what we could do here. This might require some batteries. Batteries, oh my. What do we got here? So this is pretty heavy. This has got all the coins in it. Let's open this up and see how these look. They're all packed into this very small little area here. So these are metal. These are metal coins. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So my bad. 6 coins. We have Zeo Ranger 5 red. The red star there, if you can see it. Catch the light. We have the Turbo Ranger, Turbo Red Ranger, the C looking symbol that is there. We have the white Tiger coin, which is a favorite. I have another version of this in the Tommy Morpher that was released a long time ago. This one has the hooks here on the top and the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's little pegs that stick out so they can stick into the Morpher a little bit better. The back of all these is a design that's just, I don't know what you would describe it as, kind of looks like a compass with arrows going up, down, left, right, and these lines in the center. So you can see that a little bit. So that's definitely different from the other one that I have. This is the Falcon coin, which is a great bonus to have. That's pretty cool to see. Same on the back, but yeah, it looks great. Look at that. Next up is the classic, the Green Dragon coin. Wow. Always looks great. One thing I will say that I like about these, more than the other ones that have been released, is that they're not the weathered looking darker gold, which I know they thought probably looked cool at the time, but I want more what it looks like in the show, and this is that brighter gold, which I like better for sure. Finally, we have his Black Dino coin right there. This was I guess the last one that he was a part of in the show. And yeah, looks pretty cool as well. A little bit similar, of course, to the Green Dragon coin, but it's still fun to compare and contrast all this stuff. These pegs match up to little grooves that are inside the Master Morpher there. I'm guessing you turn it, it does a little turn, and it stays in there. Okay, so the back screws off here. You're going to need a screwdriver to get this off, and it pops off. And you need 3 AAA batteries to put in here to get this thing to work. Now, I noticed when I was putting in and out of the coin, you have to match up the pegs, turn it to put it in. It makes different noises. To take it out, you're going to have to twist it back and let it fall out. It makes that noise. So I really missed the pushing the Z and it just pops out. But I know that gave people problems when you would be trying to do a little morph and then, you know, the force from pushing it out actually made the coin fall out. So that's unfortunate. So let's go through the sounds and the lights here. You push the red button when there's no coin in here. Let's see what happens. That's pretty cool. So a lot of different lights in there. I like how when there's no coin there, there is something that happens and it's like shorting out. I like that a lot. Anything else happen? Nope. And when you hold it down, does anything happen? No. And a lot of the other toys that have been released as collectibles, when you hold down that Power Ranger morphing button, it plays the theme song or something like that. So let's start from the beginning and let's go with the Green Dragon coin first. And let's see how this looks. So we're going to twist it in there. Ooh. Glows green. Ooh, wow, look at that. And it goes off and on without even the noise. Cool. It just keeps going like that until you close it. Oh, wow, that's awesome. All right, let's try a little morph here. Dragon Sword.
Green Ranger power now!
Nice. And it just keeps buzzing like that, I guess. Cool. What happens when you press it when it's open?
Dragon Sword!
Okay, that's a different one.
1993, it's morphin' time!
1993, it's more. Okay, you gotta say what year it is, I guess.
Sometimes the original is the best.
Okay, anything else, Tommy?
Dragon Sword power now!
Ranger power now.
It's morphin' time!
Oh, it's morphin' time.
Green Ranger power now!
I think that's all of them.
Dragon Sword!
Alright, that's pretty cool. Ooh, when you close it, I like that too. When you take it out, it makes a little noise there. Let's get the next one, which would be the White Tiger coin. Let's put that in there and see what happens. Twist it in. There it is. Glows green. I like how, I really enjoy that, how it just brightens like that. I guess there's no way to turn it off. Maybe it stops after a while, but I mean, if you have batteries in there and you want to display it with a piece in there, maybe, I hope it just doesn't keep doing that. I hope there's like a failsafe after a few minutes to turn it off. All right, let's try this one. It's morphin' time with the White Ranger coin.
White Ranger, Tiger power!
Sounds a little bit like a lightsaber there, doesn't it? All right, let's see what else he's got.
Now, I just need Saba and the gangs back together. It's a Tiger style.
Nice. I wonder when he recorded these. He probably recorded it when he was on the set for the 30th or the 25th anniversary, and they're just using this now. I can't believe they took so long for this to come out. Ridiculous.
All right, Saba, let's do it.
I like it.
Ooh, Tiger style.
Ooh, Tiger style.
Tiger power. Isa.
I love it.
White Ranger, Tiger power.
I think that's all of them.
Now, I just need Saba and the gangs back together.
All right, next up would be the Falcon coin. So let's put that in there. Ooh. Does the same thing where it just glows like that. I like the sounds of that. I mean, I gotta say, it's a nice trade. Even though it's not as like heavy of a feeling toy or collectible, whatever you want to call it, because this is not metal, this is plastic. The trade-off for the amount of sounds and stuff that they put in here and hearing Jason David Frank's voice is pretty cool. So let's see what this one does. It's morphin' time again.
White Ranger, Falcon Sword.
Falcon sword. And it's got the lightsaber sound again.
Power up.
Power up.
Let's do it, guys. Ninja Ranger power.
Nice.
Falcon Sword now. Ancient powers of the ninjas gonna take you down.
I love this. This is like classic stuff. This is stuff you would hear from like an original toy. I love it.
White Ranger, Falcon Sword. Power up.
It's pretty cool. Taking Falcon out. Now next up, we're going into some Zeo stuff. which would be Zeo Ranger 5 Red's coin, the star coin. Let's put it in and see how that goes. Ooh, it does have red. Okay, cool. So it does change the colors inside. Let's close it up. It's Morphin time once again, this time with the Zeo power.
Zeo Ranger 5, red!
Classic, had to have that, of course. I love how the red's glowing there. Try it again.
Time to show you how it's done. Morphin time! Crystal-powered Morpher, Zeo 5, activate!
Wow.
Zeo Ranger 5, now!
Okay.
You're in for a surprise.
I love that we get his Kias in there. That's so good. So good.
It's time for the original to show you how it's done.
Pretty much. Okay.
Zeo Ranger 5, red!
Okay. I like it, man. This is cool.
Time to show you how it's done. Morphin time!
Very nice. Alright, let's... That noise, it gets me every time. Okay, let's go with the Turbo Ranger coin and see how this goes. Power. It's power. Alright, let's shift into turbo.
Ready? Let's do it! Shift to the turbo!
Cool.
Can't slow down the Turbo Red Ranger.
Okay.
Red Lightning! Turbo power, now! Alright guys, shift to the turbo! Nothing's gonna slow me down.
I love how cheesy this is. Ha ha ha. Nothing's gonna slow me down.
Ready? Let's do it! Shift to the turbo!
Cool.
Can't slow down the Turbo Red Ranger.
There you go. Can't slow down the Turbo Red Ranger. Let's get this out of there. And the final coin, which is his Black Dino Ranger from Dino Thunder. He came back, I believe he was in his 30s at that point. I started watching again a little bit because I had fallen off of Power Rangers after In Space. I watched a little bit of Lost Galaxy, but when I heard Tommy was back in Dino Thunder, some of my younger cousins were getting into it, and I had to see what they were going to do with Tommy. So I did see a decent chunk of the Dino Thunder season. Let's see what happens here. So this goes blue. Of course, he's the Black Dino Ranger, but this sort of translucent blue that they got going on here, I really like. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see how this goes.
Dino Thunder, Black Ranger!
Nice. I really like this blue. Oh, that looks good.
Dr. O, coming in.
Dr. O. They made him a doctor. I remember. Wow.
Brachial power, now!
Okay.
Alright, knuckleheads, power up!
Knuckleheads.
Brachial power, coming in. It's it. Ooh-yah!
Yes. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
Tommy Oliver, PhD.
I love it.
Dino Thunder, Black Ranger.
I think that's it.
Dr. O, coming right at you. Ooh-yah!
Dr. O coming right at you.
Brachial power, now!
That's pretty awesome. I really like how this blue looks underneath. They have like, if you guys aren't familiar with this, I mean, usually we'd say Mighty Morphin on the top, Power Rangers on the bottom, on the outside of the Morpher here. This has sort of the Zeo designs that were on some of the Zeo costumes. Now, it's hard to see here with this light, but hopefully you can make it out a little bit. So this is pretty cool, man. I mean, it's really nice to hear JDF's voice. These are brand new lines that he recorded, obviously, because there's some funny ones in there. I wish they had the, I may be old, but I can still pull it off. The line from Dino Thunder would be pretty cool. I was at a panel once where he was talking about that, and he thought it was, he said it, and then he said that's a really stupid line, but whatever. So he was aware of, like, the cheesiness of it all, of course. Man, yeah, this is great. This is really cool. You know, I know they have that Legend of the White Dragon movie coming out from Bat in the Sun. He worked with them on Superpower Beatdown and the Street Fighter crossover they did and stuff. So when that comes out, it'd be cool to review that, just to talk about his final performance and everything like that. I didn't come on here and sort of give my words of remembrance for him when he passed away, but I think just because he passed away like a week before Kevin Conroy, or the week after Kevin Conroy, and the circumstances, especially around JDF's death, was really unfortunate and heartbreaking to a lot of people, myself included, who grew up watching him. So to at least have a little memorial for him here with all this stuff, it's great. It's great to hear his voice one last time. So yeah, let's put it on the stand and combine it with the other pieces here to see what they look like, so I can show that to you guys. So how this sits very nice in here. Okay, so with the other Morphers that I have, there's a big space in between the back of the plastic here and the handle of the actual Morpher. This doesn't have almost any space in between. So this is not coming out. This is not going anywhere. Where with the heavier Morpher, it would just fall out, unfortunately. So that's pretty cool. Still got the clips here on the back to go onto your buckle, your belt buckle, or your pants, or whatever you want to put this on. It's still a little bit heavy, of course, because it is, it's got 3 batteries in it. The coin is actually metal, so there's some weight to it, but it's not nearly as heavy as the other one. So for cosplaying, this has got to be superior. Let's see how it looks on the stand here. Let's put these together. So for the coins here, the little pegs that stick out, there are pieces for that, where you would put the coins on display. Oh, there you go. So after a minute, it does turn off and save battery. That's good to know. So you have to put it in the black buckle to put it on top of this. This shifts open. I don't know why, but that goes open for some reason. Maybe just the Morpher fits in here? No, it doesn't. Maybe that's where you could keep some other stuff. I'm not really sure why the display portion there opens up where you would put the Morpher, but you need the buckle for this to fit. So there you go. Let's set our coins in here, and here we go. Beautiful display piece for the Master Morpher that should have been out 5 years ago, but it's out now. I gotta get over that. I finally have it. I know that a lot of people are looking forward to getting this, picking it up. This was, I think, $65 when I bought it on Hasbro's website. I don't have like the advanced pre-order stuff on there because I'm not a member of their website or whatever, so I had to wait, I think, just an extra day to go ahead and order it, or maybe it was just a couple hours. But as soon as it was available, I got it. Had to get this. So it's exciting to have this in the collection. It looks really cool. It'll be a nice display piece. You can see all 5 coins at the bottom and the 6th one in the actual Master Morpher. And yeah, that's going to be all for now. Twilight Tober Zone's kicking off very soon over on the Channel Awesome YouTube channel, so you should go check that out for some more Twilight Zone reviews. Fanscription's still going up once a month. As of the posting of this video, we just posted What If Ahsoka Was in Revenge of the Sith, a Star Wars fanscription, so you can check that one out. And if you haven't, there's a ton of more unboxings on this channel that you could check out for Morphers, helmets, a whole bunch of stuff. So you could check those out if you're interested in this kind of thing, or Power Ranger reviews. There's a lot of that on here, but there's also stuff from the 90s and some movie reviews and some original films. Make sure you check out the Infinity Trinity if you haven't, which is my comedy web series that I released a few years back now. But check all that stuff out. I will see you guys very soon, and it will always be Morphin time. See ya.